It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Oxygen Not Included. And guys, you have been so helpful in my, I guess, my journey to surviving. I don't actually know what the end goal of this game is, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to be doing. But, you guys told me in the comments to my last video that if I was to put, that's hydrogen, where's chlorine? Chlorine. If I was to take chlorine gas and put my water in it, that it would disinfect the water. So, what I think I want to try and do today, because I am really starting to run out of water, it's becoming an issue and I'm getting kind of concerned. What I think I want to do today is get some chlorine gas, maybe this stuff, it's close, and make a room for it, perhaps. I think I want it in my base, maybe. I don't know how else to get the water. The only issue now is I don't know if I can dig through this stuff. It's kind of hard. And also, I don't know if chlorine gas goes up or down. So that's a problem as well. I've also got chlorine gas. I've got chlorine gas kind of all over the place. I'm wondering if it's heavier or lighter. So what I'm kind of struggling with is whether or not the chlorine gas is lighter than air or if it is heavier than air. And I think if this is based on real life, it should be heavier. But I don't want to make that assumption and then find out later that it was wrong. So, I think what I'm going to do to test this theory... What am I going to do? Okay, I think what I want to do is maybe turn this into a water treatment plant. Maybe. I've already got the pipe running up here, so then all I would have to do is carry it into here. And I think you guys were saying I needed to have a... Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. I think you guys were saying I needed some kind of water storage. Maybe I haven't actually unlocked that yet. Let's see. Where's my research at? Here we go. Liquid reservoir. I think that's what we need. So let's start working on that now. We've already got the supercomputer. So that will start to unlock that for us. I also am noticing choose a blueprint. It cannot be replanted. Maybe it's time to get more dude bros. Let's see. Cannot do attacking errands. Starts with a tier 1 skill. Decreased excavation. I like the increased machinery that this guy has. Plus 8 agriculture, though. It seems really good. Stress reaction vomiter. Ha! Okay, let's pick this guy. And we're gonna have to give him a schedule. Now, I think I have someone at least in all of them. Oh, I don't have anyone in shift 6 yet. So, let's put Otto in there. Okay, now it looks like we have someone in all of them. Hopefully. I think think it's time to start getting some more people going, because right now I'm limited by how much I can actually do, because I've just got... My base is starting to expand quite large, and I don't have that many guys helping me anymore. I don't have enough. Alright, so guys, I've unlocked this carbon skimmer, and you guys were telling me in one of my comments that I can use it to get rid of carbon dioxide. So what I want to do, since all of my carbon dioxide is collecting down here, I want to start skimming it. No wire connected. Well, we can fix that. Okay, and then I think I need... Uses water. No liquid intake. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. Oh, do I need clean water? Or does it just take dirty water? If it's just dirty water... Should this... I'm wondering if I should just have it go... Oh man, how do I want to do this? I have a feeling that this thing is going to require clean water. So I'm pretty sure we can't do this until I get clean water. So we might have to just disregard that for now. I don't think this water sieve... I don't think I need this water sieve here anymore. I don't know. I keep breaking stuff, putting it there and breaking it. Let's cancel this now. I only put that there just so that my guys could get up there and get the pipe out of there. Okay, so we'll get all that out of the way. And I definitely have to do something with this area down here, because it is just getting filled with carbon dioxide. It's a problem. It is definitely a problem. Okay, but I also, more importantly, have... Where is that thing that we just unlocked? Is it in here? Liquid reservoir. Okay, we want to build... I'm thinking a few of these things, potentially. And then I think what I want to do is have the water come out of here and go into there. I think. I'm not sure exactly how all this is going to work. But let's... I probably can't even deconstruct that pipe, can I? I want to deconstruct... Actually, I want to deconstruct all of this. And what I want to do is come out of here and into there. Actually, that's great. We can cancel this. Deconstruct... No, I don't need to deconstruct that one. Plumbing. We want to go straight into here. From there, we want to go into here. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. And then from there, we want to come up and into there. Hopefully that works. Then what I have to do is get this room to be full of chlorine gas. I think. And I'm still not sure if it's heavier or lighter yet. I guess what I could do is break this. Get a ladder. I should seal this off just in case something bad happens. Let's get a door. Manual airlock. Just in case. Then what I can do is build a ladder so that my guys can actually get in here. Okay, perfect. Then I want them to just come over here. And if they can, which I'm not sure if they can or not, I just want them to dig there. Just see what happens, you know? Because if it comes up, then we obviously know that... Uh-oh. Stop! Uh-oh. Is it coming up? Is it coming up? I think it is. Carbon dioxide, chlorine, carbon dioxide. I think it's starting to raise up. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter, does it? I can come down here. Let's get another door. Let's seal that off so that I don't kill everyone. Let's try to make sure that this is as safe as possible. Then what I have to do is get them to come over here and start pumping this gas into this room, which that's going to be kind of tricky. How am I going to do that? All right, so this has been sitting like this for quite a while. Right now, I just have my guys coming down here to fix the rest of this wall and make it airtight or watertight, whatever. I've noticed that there is a lot of bacteria in my water supply here. And I'm wondering if I should pump the chlorine gas into there. Because I'm looking here and it looks like for sure it's heavier. It's not coming up here anymore. So if I put it in this room, it should just sit in the bottom. And hopefully cover this little bit of water that we have. And if the water is covered with chlorine, then hopefully that means it will disinfect itself. Hopefully. I don't know how else to check besides just doing it. So we're gonna have to get unreachable? Oh, yeah, they're gonna have to build the ladder to actually get down there. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't kill anyone. Hopefully they can hold their breath and go down in there. I don't know what else to do right now. So we're just gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, this whole thing is all messed up anyway right now, so we'll work it here. No power. Oh yeah, I have to flick the switch for it there to be power. Okay, so then what I'm gonna need is a gas pump. Did you see that guy rubbing his eyes? He didn't like that at all. Okay, ventilation. We're going to need a gas pipe. Oh, I gotta get power over here, don't I? Not sure how I'm gonna do that right now. But if I do this, I should at least be able to get the chlorine gas into this room. And hopefully that will kill all of the bacteria in here. And then I guess maybe what I could do is just fill this room up with chlorine. I don't know. This is starting to get crazy. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do here to fix all this. All right, so I was starting to get a little bit nervous that filling this room up with chlorine was going to be a bad idea. So I've gone ahead and I built a little room up on top with an airlock on both sides. Hopefully what that does is just, if something goes bad in here, hopefully it will allow the chlorine to stay in here and it won't pull it out. All I'm doing now is running a wire all the way over to the pump, and then we can start pumping this chlorine gas, I guess, into here. I should probably get a filter so that I'm only putting in the stuff that I want. Probably. Although it's too late now. It's already doing its thing. So we're pumping chlorine gas. We're pumping chlorine gas into here. I'm not 100% sure this is a good idea. I mean, oh, the problem that I'm seeing is the carbon dioxide is heavier than it. So I'm not sure this is actually gonna do what I want it to. I should also put a switch in here somewhere. Power switch. Because I'm gonna want to be able to turn this off at some point. Okay, well, I think we've got most of the chlorine in here. I don't want to pump a bunch of garbage oxygen in. So I am still seeing bacteria in here, so I'm wondering if it's because this carbon dioxide has to get out. And if it does, well, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. I am ending up with a huge mess of stuff. All right, so I've gone ahead and I put a couple liquid valves in here, and I'm thinking this is how we control the flow rate. So what I've done is just turn these last two off because I just want to make sure that I'm not getting any polluted water out of this room. So what I need to do now, I think, is turn this on. Let's make sure this is on. So this should start pumping this water through my water sieve, which should start putting water in. Does it tell me what's in here? Contents, water, food poisoning. Okay, so it tells me that there's germs. This one's not storing yet. Once this one's full, it'll start storing in there. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Let's get that water cleaned up. Try and get all of this crap cleaned up when we have a minute. This is still not killing the bacteria yet, but I'm thinking it's probably because there's that layer of carbon dioxide in here. Slime lung. I don't know, maybe it takes a little while for this to actually start working. I'm not sure. But we are gonna have to find some more chlorine, or we just bring that down into here. I mean, we could always come up here and get this stuff. I think that's probably the best. Although this time when I do it, I definitely want to filter the chlorine out. Oh, man. What a mess. The other problem that I'm seeing with this room is when I go to pump the chlorine in, it's gonna get too much pressure and we're not gonna be able to actually do anything in here. So I think what I have to do is extend this base over. I want to deconstruct this, but I don't want to deconstruct the pipes. So we have to make sure. Where's my plumbing overlay? I have to make sure I cancel that. Okay. And then what I think I want to do is put that there, and we'll put the wall over here. Nope, that last part needs to not be there. We're going to need a door. Okay, and then this will allow me to get an air ventilator gas pump in here somewhere, because we gotta suck stuff that's not chlorine out of here. Okay, so now we've got this thing hooked up. It's going to a filter, and all this filter is doing is taking chlorine and putting it right back into where I'm taking it out of. And then anything else is going to get sorted up here, so the breathable air is going to come out, and the carbon dioxide is going to get pushed that way. Now, both of these need power. Man, I am going to start running out of power here soon. I have so many things running on, like, power, and the only thing I have making power is these 2 manual wheels. Still with the bacteria. Still. Okay, whatever. It is what it is right now. What is this thing doing? Carbon skimmer. I'm not sure where I want to put that yet. I think I should deconstruct it for now. Because I think it's probably going to end up in this room somewhere. Okay, and then I have to hook this up to power and that up to power. Perfect. Then what I need to do is come up here and start sucking all this chlorine out. And I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that yet. Okay, so what I've done... And I'm not really sure I should have done that, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if I want that to go in there like that. Let's cancel that part. I think what I want to do is get a ventilation bridge. We want to come over this and into here. There we go. So I've got this pipe right now running all the way up to here because this is where we're going to get all the chlorine gas from here very soon, I hope. And I just need to make sure I have a way to get it down. And then what it's going to do is it's going to run the chlorine through here, up into here. Well, it's going to run all of the everything. Then the chlorine is going to get pushed up here. Everything else is going to get pushed up here. And then we'll deal with the rest of it later. So this is just turning into a big mess. I think at some point what I'm gonna need to do is make a new room somewhere that's gonna be just my air filtering room. But for now, that's just gonna have to be what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So now the next thing I'm gonna have to worry about is actually getting to that chlorine. So we're gonna have to build a little spot up here. Something like that, I think. And then we're going to have to dig out all of this. I gotta make sure we don't screw everything up again like we do every single time. We'll get a manual airlock. Just like that. And then what I can do is dig into here and get an air pump hooked up to this duct right there. So we'll bring this up. And I don't want to bring it over yet, not until this is done, so we'll wait. So both of my reservoirs here, these two are full. And something interesting I'm seeing is the germs are actually going down over time. So I think technically what I could do is just leave this water like this long enough and the germs would just kind of go away. But I don't want to wait the 10 million years it's going to take for that to happen. Reservoirs cannot receive manually delivered resources. Oh, okay, I understand. So I think, yeah, we're not going to wait for that to happen, obviously, but this area up here is almost set up. We're almost ready to start pumping chlorine into that room. And hopefully that kind of resolves my issues. I'm not exactly sure it's going to work or not. I've kind of given up trying to get this area to work. I don't know how to get the bacteria to die. I don't think it's working. So I think what I'm gonna do is just pump this water. I have this pump set up to automatically start pumping this crappy water out of here. And I'm gonna have a valve so that I'll be able to do this whenever I want at a later date. And yeah, I don't know what else to do with it right now, honestly. So we're just gonna have to deal with that the way it is right now. Okay, guys, so check it out. We've got chlorine gas, and it's making its way all the way down into our little water cleaning room. The only issue that I'm seeing right now is it seems like... There, chlorine. Chlorine. Every once in a while. It seems like these airlocks don't work 100%, and some of the chlorine is kind of seeping out a little bit, maybe? So I don't know how to fix that issue, but I think for the most part, this has resolved my problem. I don't need this gate anymore, and actually I don't need this pump anymore either. We can delete all of this stuff. Yeah, there's no reason to need all that ductwork anymore. I did come up here and suck the chlorine. Pipe is blocked. Why is the pipe blocked? Why is the pipe blocked? There's nothing in here. Oh, there's some germs. 74 slime lung germs. Okay, well, that's not the worst. Yeah, that looks pretty good, honestly. So, I probably don't need this anymore either. No, let's leave it, because otherwise this area might get overpressured. Well, maybe not, actually. I don't... Why are you guys disinfecting this stuff? Disable. Can I disable large groups of stuff? Why is this happening? Disable. Why? Did I do something I wasn't supposed to? I don't know. Anyway, check it out, guys. Here is our water. And stores any liquid. No surface germs. So now that I don't think there's germs in here, if I open up this, it should start pumping into here. No, see, there's germs in there. Although they're going down. Okay, there's no germs. Water. It just says straight up water. Liquid. Okay, hang on. Down there in the bottom right corner, it says contents. It says 1,000 kilograms of water. Straight up water. So I think that's good news for us. What's going on here? Do I have chlorine escaping everywhere? I think I do. I shouldn't. Is this filter just blowing by? Can I disable that? Where is that air coming from? Oh, it's coming from this one. Actually, it's probably fine to leave that on because there's no chlorine in here. So we'll leave it on for now. We'll wait for this one to fill up with water. And then I'll see what happens when we pump it into here. Hopefully it's clean, but I'm not gonna hold my breath, so they say. Okay, so this one's full. Let's turn this off. I don't trust it. And then let's turn this on. And we'll see if that gives us clean water. It should. Why? Whatever. It should give us clean water. It says it's clean, but it's done that to me before. 0 surface germs. Why are those things gold? Do I have to disinfect those? Food poisoning? Why are they glowing yellow? That seems bad, right? How am I getting chlorine in this room? I don't even know how that's possible. I got chlorine in my entire base now. I feel like these airlocks don't work as well as they say they do. Airlocks can quarter off dangerous areas and prevent gases from seeping into the colony. But they don't really work, do they? I feel like they just don't work as quite as well as, you know, they should in theory. How is this doing? Liquid water? Man, this is looking clean, guys. It is looking really good. The only issue now is I've got chlorine gas kind of seeping everywhere into my base. But now that we've got clean water, we can start cleaning the air. I can start pumping this clean water down into an air filtration area. We don't really need this anymore. I don't think so. We don't need this to be an airlock. And I don't think we need this to be an airlock. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so this one's empty. This one also says it has water in it. So if I turn on this, let's just turn this one off. I don't trust it. Nope. Uh-oh. I don't trust it yet. I want it to come in here first. Okay. We'll turn that on. We'll get it all in there. We'll make sure this one is off. And we'll turn on this one. And then hopefully that stops us from ending up with some kind of cross-contamination. This is looking really good, though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, look at all the germs we're getting here. It's going up really fast, but that's fine. This is the first one in our system. This one is clean. Same with this one. So I think we at least have the water issue resolved. I think. And this cleans polluted water, right? Produces clean water from polluted water. Yes. Okay, so that is actually going to take this dirty water. We're going to clean it. Oh, so our water filtration system is working. Now that I know how to set it up, I think we could make it a little bit cleaner and more compact. I probably don't need 3 of these things. I just went a little bit overkill. I wasn't sure. I think for sure I would want 2, just to make sure I can have dirty water, pump it into this one, and it'll be clean. I don't think I would trust only having 1, because if I end up with bacteria in here, I have to start all over from scratch, and I don't want to do that. It's a huge mess every time that happens, so I think that's pretty good. We might clean this up at a later time. Now that we know how to set it up, maybe make this a little bit more compact, put the water sieve here. In fact, I could have the water sieve in the water filtering room. I'm not sure about that. Also, I think having the chlorine gas down at the bottom without a airflow tile would really help, because then I don't have to worry about the chlorine getting up into my base like it's doing right now. Oh man, I don't know how to stop that from happening. But it is what it is for now. Anyway, we'll have to figure it out later. I think now that we've got clean water, what I want to start working on is a carbon skimmer to start cleaning this carbon dioxide out of our air, because where is it here? Because damn, guys, we are really starting to collect a lot of carbon dioxide. What's going on with this room? Oh, I've pumped all the air out of it, I think. It's like a vacuum in there now. That's fine. I think that's fine. So yeah, now as we're pumping water out of here, up and into here, we're gonna end up with a whole bunch of room to pump in more gas and more water, which is great. And then I need to start setting up air filtering, carbon dioxide cleaning, because we have to get better power. And I think somewhere down in here is where our generators are gonna go, because if they're gonna produce carbon dioxide, they may as well be right down beside our swamp skimmer, or carbon skimmer, whatever you want to call it. I don't see why we would put them anywhere else. What's this? Polluted oxygen? We don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, and there's more slime lung once we get down there too. We got to be careful, because we've already got slime lung up here, and I don't really know how to get rid of it yet. I'm assuming it's something to do with chlorine gas, because we could kill it with chlorine, but I don't know how to filter the slime lung into a spot with chlorine yet. We'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's a way to do it. But for now, I think that's good. So we've got clean water coming. How's this looking? That is clean. So let's open this up. Close this. Open this. And then we should be good to fill up both of these bad boys again. That's wonderful. Let's sweep all this crap up if we can, guys. You're leaving a huge mess everywhere. And there we go. Now we're pumping in some more clean water. Hopefully we can finish cleaning up all of this and it'll just fit in here nice and neat. And then we don't have to worry about water for a little while anyway. And then I'm gonna have to really go through the base and clean up all of our wiring and piping and everything. I'm gonna have to clean it all up because I'm not happy with our overlays right now. Once we get a power system going, I gotta delete all of this. Like, this is bad. This is really bad. I think there's a limit on how much stuff you can put on a wire before it starts to burn. And I'm probably way over that number already. I think I'm way over. So I'm just lucky right now that I don't think a lot of my machines are working at the same time, or we would be in a lot of trouble. But we're gonna have to clean some carbon dioxide, then we can start getting better power. Let's take a look here at what we got. We got a coal generator, which I don't know how to tell what I have for total storage. There's got to be a way without going through each of these things individually. Like, okay, this one has 330 kilograms of coal. This one has 800 kilograms of coal. There's got to be a way to just look at the total stuff, I would think. I just don't know how to do it. Also, what do we have here? Fried mushrooms? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so that's today's episode. We have clean water now. What is this? Automation? Sends a green signal or a red signal when liquid pressure enters the chosen range. Oh, we could actually at some point automate this maybe, so I don't have to come in here and do this by hand all the time. I don't know, that could be interesting. I'm into it. I love automation. But yeah, guys, so we've got clean water finally. Finally. In the next one, we're definitely gonna start working on... Here we go. Yeah. Carbon skimmer. We already made one. Of course we have one, derp. So we're gonna start putting maybe a couple of these down here. I don't know. Then we'll start pumping water from up here down into them, get all that set up, and we'll be able to start cleaning out some of our air. Then once that's cleaned up, we can start a power room, and then we can start working on some super cool things. I was going through here and just looking at what we have. I thought there was something... Yeah, refinement. There's an algae distiller, there's an ethanol distiller, there's a rock crusher, there's a kiln. There's so many things that we can do, but I just don't have the power nor the resources right now as far as like space and everything else to do that. So we're gonna have to do it one step at a time, but for sure the water was becoming an issue, so I'm so happy that that's done. Thank you guys so much for the awesome pointer about the chlorine. I would have never ever thought about that in a million years. Seriously. I would have never, but we did it. It's there. Now I just got to stop the chlorine from spreading around my whole base again. Once we get this area down here depressurized, all of this crap should start coming down. And then once it comes down, we should be able to filter it back to where we want it to go. It's just one thing at a time. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you liked this episode. And if you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think we should be working on next. I told you what I think we should be working on next, but I've never played this game, so I might be way out to lunch. But anyways, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.